Guys, hit that like button down below in 5 seconds if you are excited for Season 13, or Chapter 2 Season 3, whatever you want to call it, because today we got our first official teasers of what the theme is going to be like for the new season, and oh my goodness, they are crazy. With that being said, we're going to be dissecting these teasers, what's going to be changing on the map, where it's going to be changing. There is so much in this video that you guys do not want to miss it. Watch it all the way through until the end so that you guys are fully up to date on what is happening in the next season. It is seriously going to be awesome. Now, with that being said, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications to be kept in the know with videos like this, keeping you guys up to date on what is happening in Fortnite. And also, we're close to 1.4 million subscribers, so help me out, hit that subscribe button. And on top of that, if you want to help support the channel, you can do so by using code TheLlamaSir in the item shop. As an epic partner, it helps support the channel, and I appreciate it a ton. But without further ado here, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So yeah, let's just jump into it with all of these details about Season 13, because again, this entire video has to do with teasers and things for Season 13, and there's a lot to talk about. But before we get into the leaks and stuff, which are full official teasers for the Season 13 theme, we have to talk about something that is connected to those teasers. Now, basically, if you went around the map 2 weeks ago when the version 12.40 update went live, one of the things that changed up was that there were a bunch of no sweat insurance signs that showed up around the map. Now, these signs went pretty much unnoticed. I mean, we did sort of notice them, but nobody put much focus on asking why exactly they were there. Why did Epic Games add these in at specific locations around the map? And I'm pretty sure they could for sure be found at Pleasant Park, but they could also be found at other pretty big locations around the map. So what was the purpose of this? Why were these added? Why would these buildings need insurance or protection from something? Well, now we just got info as to why that is. So the first thing I want to go over here is these leaks, because it leads us into the rest of the video, and they are just some pretty important leaks right here, so let's hop into it. First of all, guys, you have this poster right here, which is an official leaked poster, and as you can see, that is obviously Meowscles right there, standing in some water, and he's also got his nice pool floaties on, keeping him up above the water, even though he's just standing out of the water completely. Not sure why he needs those, but yeah, that in and of itself is pretty interesting. But if you take a look in the bottom left corner, do you guys know what that is? That is the same exact symbol for the no sweat insurance signs, which is a connection from those signs to this specific poster. And there are 3 of these posters here. So yeah, take note of how this one has water and Meowscles standing in the water with his pool floaties on. Now, next up, the second teaser definitely makes things more obvious as to what they're referring to. As you can see right here, there is a house on a certain floaty floating above the water, and at the very bottom of the water is a fence. That is right, guys. Now, it's pretty clear what this poster is referencing. It seems that Season 13 is going to have a theme of underwater, which is insane. I mean, what else could this mean? The house is literally floating above the ground, because you can tell it's the ground with the fence right there. That is the house's fence, but it is floating like at least 2 to 3 stories above that. I mean, it's gotta mean that we're finally going to be getting an underwater theme for Season 13. I mean, that is pretty crazy. On top of that, there's also a third poster that confirms this underwater type theory even more, and it's this one right here, which shows a shark with Peely swimming above the shark, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's another one confirming water themed stuff. So I do think the theme is going to be water, like I'm 99% sure. However, this poster itself is definitely the most confusing. What is the shark referencing? Is it referencing the shark location on the map currently? Is it referencing that we're going to be getting sharks in these new water areas? Or does it mean something else entirely? It does seem to be more of a symbol, but I don't know. If you guys have ideas, leave them down below in the comments. It's definitely the most mysterious thing that we've seen so far from these teasers. Now, you might be thinking, how do we know these are specifically for Season 13 and not just, you know, random teasers? Maybe they're for an event that's going to be happening in the rest of Season 2, because we do still have until what? It was like June, right? We still have quite a while left in the current season, but don't worry, guys, there is official confirmation. So basically, if you take a look in the files at the names for each of these posters, like for example here, the Meowscles one is literally called S13 Teasers / S13 Teaser Poster Floaties. That is right, guys. It literally says Season 13 teasers in the files, so that is like 100% confirmation that this is for Season 13, which is awesome. I'm so excited excited about this. Not only that, guys, if you take a look at the name of the house poster, it is specifically called S13 Teaser Poster Flood. That is right, guys, Flood. Confirming our theory even more that parts of the map are going to be flooded for the theme of Season 13. I mean, how can that not be just 100% confirmation that that is going to happen? I'm really excited for this. And then the final teaser, just in case you were curious, is called S13 Teaser Poster Shark. So it doesn't give us any more details there, but still pretty interesting overall. Now, with that being said, guys, we have to ask the question then, which locations are going to get flooded? So without further ado, let's investigate and hop into game here. Look at the golden boy. So shiny. All right, but yeah, there's two things I want to take a look at mainly. Or three, I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go along here. So let's hop into a Battle Lab match and check this out. Bro, we've had like 10 updates and they still can't fix the beginning part of Battle Lab to put it back to like having the teleporters. All right, either way though, the first thing I wanted to take a look at, I'm not sure if this shows up in Battle Labs though, now that I'm looking at it. If you go into solo or duos, and you may have already seen this, Risky Reels has been, the map icon has been updated to a like undiscovered location, meaning that it should have something new over there. But again, I'm not sure if that'll show up here in Battle Lab. And as we go on down here, yeah, I don't see anything new. Huh. Besides like the texture, I don't think that was like that before, but I don't see anything else that sticks out, so that's kind of weird. Real quick, I hopped into a Team Rumble match. As you can see right here, yeah, the entire location is undiscovered now, but I don't see anything different, so that's really weird. Either way though, let's continue here in Team Rumble and take a look at exactly where these no sweat insurance signs are, because I'm pretty sure these actually have an indication of where could be flooded in Season 3, Chapter 2. So first of all, we already know that Pleasant Park has no sweat insurance signs at it, so we can go ahead and mark that down on the map as a location that has those signs at it. Now, at first I had thought Salty Springs has no sweat insurance signs at it, but I don't think it actually does. However, I do believe that Sweaty Sands has these signs. So real quick, let's go in here and double check. Just, all right, run into the fence. That is a strong wooden fence right there. Can just stop a boat entirely. All right, but yeah, let's take a look around here. There should be some. Oh, all right, yeah, here we go. We got a no sweat insurance sign. So there we go, confirmation that Sweaty Sands is under the no sweat insurance. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot here. It is under their protection and stuff like that, or whatever you want to call it. Here's another sign over here. So this entire area is under that. So let's go ahead and mark that on the map. So far we have Pleasant Park and Sweaty Sands. Now the last location that I am pretty sure you can find these signs at is Holly Hedges. So let's go over there and take a look, see if we can find some at this third and final location. I can't believe you can't jump through here. That's kind of annoying. Oh, but anyways, speaking of which, we already found another one of these signs. So no sweat insurance over in this area of Holly Hedges, or really just the entirety of Holly Hedges. There's another one right there, and the storm is coming, but that's all right. Real quick, let's see if we can find another one. How about over here? Nothing. Oh wait, there is one over here. So yeah, we do know that this entire area is also a part of no sweat insurance, which if we take a look at the map, then all three of those locations are right on the top left portion of the map, which is very peculiar because that's also where the largest body of water can be found on the map as well. So does that mean that Holly Hedges, Sweaty Sands, which is behind that tree, Sweaty Sands right over there, and then Pleasant Park in that general area, this entire side of the map, could it become an underwater city type area? I think it's fairly likely, because isn't it odd that these signs can only be found at Holly Hedges, Sweaty Sands, and then of course Pleasant Park? They're all in the same general area. I think it's very likely, guys, and if you know of other no sweat insurance signs on the map, definitely leave a comment down below. But so far that seems to indicate one portion of the map, which is very peculiar. And then one final thing I wanted to bring up an idea for: if these locations do go underwater, how exactly is that going to work? Are we going to be able to dive underwater? Well, the idea that I think makes the most sense is by taking a look at that poster again. As you can see, it has the house floating above the water, which is a very odd thing to make a poster of. So with that being said, I think it's a teaser that essentially these locations are going to become floating locations on large bodies of water. So you have floating Holly Hedges, floating Sweaty Sands, floating Pleasant Park, or at least like some of the buildings are going to be floating and things like that. Personally, that's my guess, and I think it's fairly likely. But yeah, guys, what do you think about the Season 3 theme? Leave your comments down below. I really want to know what you guys have to say. I'm pretty hyped. And with that being said, said, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more fun videos like this, keeping you guys in the know with Season 3. And on top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos on the screen right now. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.